about the definition of nutrition. So if possible you can take a notes of the thing or the definition which I am telling. So the process of providing or obtaining food by the living organism for health and growth is known as nutrition. The process of providing or obtaining food by the living organism for the health and growth is known as nutrition. So it depends on the type of the organism. The nutrition depends on the type of organism. It may be autotrophic or it may be heterotrophic. It may be autotrophic or it may be heterotrophic. See, autotrophic means which is self-feeding. Auto means self. Trophic means feeding habits. Okay. Next, second one is heterotrophic nutrition. So it is a type of nutrition in organisms wherein the organisms they depend on other organisms for food. So for example, human beings, we depend on other organisms for food. So we are called as heterotrophs. And then in heterotrophs, we have seen two types. The first one is the saprophytic nutrition and the second one is the parasitic nutrition. So saprophytic nutrition is nothing but the organisms like bread mold and yeast. They break down the dead and decaying organic matter outside the body and then they absorb it. So this type of nutrition is called as the saprophytic nutrition. And then the second one in the heterotrophic nutrition is parasitic nutrition. So what is a parasitic nutrition? The parasite is an organism which gets its nutrients from other living organisms. If we see in a saprophytic nutrition, they get the nutrition from the dead organism. Dead organism means they get the nutrients. And if the organism gets nutrition from a living organism, it is known as a parasitic nutrition. So the living organism, so whichever living organism provides nutrients to the parasite, so that is called as host. Okay, for example, I have told about mosquito and lice. So both mosquito and lice, they live on the human beings. They depend on the human beings. So that's why we human beings are called as the host. Okay. So till yesterday we had discussed about this thing, and in today's class we are going to discuss about photosynthesis. So today is the second class and we are going to discuss about photosynthesis. So we are in chapter 1 nutrition and the topic for today is photosynthesis. So in today's class we will learn about the term photosynthesis and the factors that are essential for photosynthesis and the role of green plants in providing food and oxygen for all the living organisms. So you also might have learnt about the what is photosynthesis. Okay, so in which organisms do we see photosynthesis? Where do we observe the photosynthesis? Yes, right. We observe photosynthesis in plants. So what are plants? The plants are the universal food providers. Why? Because they are the basic source of food on the earth and they supply oxygen to all the living organisms which is essential for their survival. So there are many organisms on the earth surface. So how many organisms are there on our earth surface? For all these organisms, so which organisms are providing food? Plants are universal food providers and they are supplying food and oxygen. So till COVID time, so until now, so ఆక్సిజన్ డెప్త్ లేదంటే ఆక్సిజన్ కొరత అనేది ఎక్కడైనా చూసామా? లేదు కదా. సో why? Because plants are only the oxygen givers. సో ప్లాంట్స్ తప్ప వేరే ఆక్సిజన్ ఇచ్చే ఆర్గానిజమ్సే లేవన్నమాట. కానీ ఇన్ దిస్ పాండమిక్ టైమ్ we are getting a low amount of oxygen for breathing purpose అనేది ఆక్సిజన్ చాలా తక్కువగా అందరికీ అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి దే రిక్వైర్ ఆక్సిజన్ ఫర్ బ్రీతింగ్ పర్పస్. సో ఆక్సిజన్ కాన్సన్ట్రేటర్స్ లేదంటే ఆక్సిజన్ సిలిండర్స్ని ఇప్పుడు మనం ఆర్టిఫిషియల్గా ఆక్సిజన్ని ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం. బట్ బిఫోర్ దాట్ వేర్ డు వీ గెట్ ది ఆక్సిజన్? వీ గెట్ ది ఆక్సిజన్ ఫ్రమ్ ది ప్లాంట్స్. సో హౌ డూ ద ప్లాంట్స్ ప్రిపేర్ ఫుడ్? How do the plants prepare food? So the plants prepare food by a process called as the photosynthesis. So the plants prepare food by a process called as photosynthesis. So take out your page number 2 from your textbook and you can see this picture. Are you able to see? In the second page you can see this picture. Yeah, the plants, the process that is carried out by the plants is called as the photosynthesis. So in yesterday's class only I had told you. Photo, what is the meaning of photo? Photo means light. Yes, next. Light is nothing but sunlight. And then synthesis means preparation. So in the process of photosynthesis, what happens? The plants prepare or they synthesize food in the form of carbohydrates by absorbing carbon dioxide. So if you look into this figure, actually I want to show that picture also, but I think it's okay. So you can see in the textbook page number 2. So here there is a plant there and the plant requires sunlight and carbon dioxide for preparing the food. So the process of photosynthesis law, what happens? The plants prepare food in the form of carbon dioxide, in the form of carbohydrates by absorbing carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight and also a green colored pigment chlorophyll and releases oxygen. So what happens in the photosynthesis anedi first we had to know. So photosynthesis is the process by which the plants containing the green pigment called as chlorophyll, it builds up complex organic molecules from simple inorganic ones. So what happens in the entire photosynthetic process means, photo means light, synthesis means preparing food. So here which prepares food? Plant prepares food by using what? By using sunlight, by using water and by using carbon dioxide. Okay, the plant prepares food by absorbing carbon dioxide. So the plant takes carbon dioxide and it takes water in the presence of sunlight. It requires sunlight and only where can it prepare the food? In the presence of the sunlight. And then by the presence of the pigment chlorophyll and also finally what happens? It releases oxygen. So if you see in the picture in our textbook, we can understand easily. The sunlight is required for the entire process of the photosynthesis. So what is a photosynthesis means? A photosynthesis is in the form of a chemical equation. We can show the photosynthesis in the form of a chemical equation. So what is the chemical equation? So you can see in your textbook 6CO2. So if you want you can write it now also. 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives rise to light and chlorophyll. In the presence of light and chlorophyll gives glucose. So what is the formula of glucose? C6H12O6 plus 6H2O and 6O2. So the total equation photosynthesis in the form of a chemical equation can be shown as the following. So do you have a textbook, anybody? If you don't have a textbook, I'll try to show this. So on the screen you can see the picture. The plants are there. So the plant requires what? It requires carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight, and it also requires chlorophyll. So after receiving the sunlight, it prepares the food and it gives out what? Three things. It gives out starch, water and oxygen. Okay, so starch is nothing but it is a form of carbohydrate. So it is nothing but a form of carbohydrate. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of this picture. So water, how do the plants get water? How do the plants get water?
By the roots.
Yeah, so whatever water we are pouring to the plants, so the water can be supplied to the roots, and the CO2 that we are releasing daily and the light energy. So only this photosynthesis only occurs in the presence of sunlight. Okay, so the whole process, whatever is happening, it is called as, so the whole thing that is happening, it is called as photosynthesis. Okay, so this class. So write this equation in your notebook. 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. Okay, so 6CO2 means what? 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, and 12H2O means 12 molecules of water gives rise to what? So it is utilizing sun's energy, and also it is happening only in the presence of sunlight and in the presence of chlorophyll. So without chlorophyll, the plants cannot perform photosynthesis. So the equation goes like this. So it gives rise to what? Sugar. C6H12O6 is nothing but a carbohydrate. It is a form of sugar. And then 6H2O plus 6O2. 6 molecules of water and 6 molecules of oxygen is released. So completed writing. Yeah. So after writing this equation, so what have you understood from the equation? The plants require, what do the plants require?
6 molecules of carbon dioxide.
Yeah. And
12 molecules of water.
yeah. In the presence of sun, they release sugars. Sugars is nothing but glucose. Glucose also, it's a form of carbohydrate. Okay, and then 6 molecules of water and 6 molecules of oxygen is released. Yeah, now answer the question. What are the materials absorbed by the plant? So what are the materials that are absorbed by the plant here?
Sunlight, water,
Carbon dioxide and water. Right. What are the materials absorbed by the plant? The materials that are absorbed by the plant are carbon dioxide, water and the energy from the sunlight. Sunlight direct ga kaakunda the energy from the sunlight. So ippudu manamu a green plants ni tinnappudu manaki energy vastundi kada. So energy from where do we get the energy? From the sunlight only. Okay, next you see. Which gas is released from the plant? Next question. So which gas is released from the plant?
oxygen.
Yeah, very good. Oxygen is released by the plant. So one more question I will ask you. Which gas is absorbed by the plant?
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah, very good. So what is the color of the leaves? What is the color of the leaves now? Yeah, the color of the leaf is green. So why is the color of the leaf green? Because of the presence of a pigment called as chlorophyll. Yeah, because of the pigment called as chlorophyll. Yeah. And then what is the role of sunlight? What is the role of sunlight? Yeah, sunlight, yeah, giving energy. Okay, so this is all about the equation. So now tell me, a few questions. So what are the reactants in the equation? Reactants, AV equation law. See, the equation you have written 6CO2 plus 12H2O gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. So in the middle you have an arrow. Arrow ki left side unnevi LHS is are called as reactants. Right side are called as products. Reactants ante enti ivi rendu kalistene manaku right side unna products anevi vastunnai. So now tell me what are the reactants in the equation?
6CO2 plus
Carbon dioxide and water. Okay, left hand side, whichever things are there on the left side are called as reactants. So right side unnavanni kuda products ani antunnam. So what are the reactants in the equation? Water and carbon dioxide. What are the end products in the equation? Next question. What are the end products in the equation? End products. Glucose. Yeah. Yeah, no need to tell the number of molecules. Just you can tell glucose, water and oxygen. So glucose, water and oxygen are the end products. Now do you get the clear picture? Reactants mean equation lo left hand side unnavanni kuda we are calling them as reactants. Right side we are calling them as products. So carbon dioxide and water, and then glucose, water and oxygen. So next question, write the simple inorganic molecule in the above equation. Can you tell me the simple inorganic molecules? So the simple inorganic molecules are what? Carbon dioxide and water. Okay, inorganic molecules means mainly carbon dioxide and water. And then the complex organic molecule in the above equation. Complex ga unne organic molecule edi ikkada? Glucose. Yeah, glucose is the complex organic molecule. So by seeing this equation, what can you define as the photosynthesis? It is a photochemical process by which the plants containing the green pigment called as the chlorophyll, they build up complex organic molecules from relatively simple inorganic molecules. So inorganic molecules are what? Which are in the reactant side. Inorganic ante simple compounds. AVV, carbon dioxide and water. These are the simple compounds and they are combining together in the presence of sunlight and with the help of chlorophyll. They are going to give us the organic molecules. Complex organic. Complex means what? Higher level of the molecules. A very higher level of the molecule, it is the glucose. Okay, so the total thing, from where do we get all this thing? We get the main source of energy or the main source for photosynthesis to happen is the sunlight. So from this equation, what is the conclusion that we get? So we can conclude that the role of green plants in synthesizing food and giving oxygen by the process of photosynthesis is appreciable. So you may be getting such type of questions. Appreciate the role of photosynthesis in everyday life. So you can write a few sentences like, the photosynthesis is an important biochemical process. It is a photochemical process. So without photosynthesis, does the human beings exist on earth? No living organism can survive without plants and without photosynthesis, without plants preparing food, అంటే without autotrophs అనేవి లేకపోతే మనము we cannot survive on this land. So different types of food materials that we eat are also obtained from plants. For example, if we see a food chain or a food web, so we eat mainly what we eat mainly two types. We may eat plants or we may eat animals. So plants animals ని తినే వాళ్ళు నాన్ వెజిటేరియన్స్ మేము ప్లాంట్స్ ని తినట్లేదు అని అనుకోవడానికి వీల్లేదు, బికాస్ ద యానిమల్స్ ఆర్ ఈటింగ్ what do they feed on the animals? The animals feed on the plants. So directly or indirectly, all the living beings on this earth or all the human beings on the earth, what are we doing? We are dependent on the plants for our food. So the main basic source of energy for us is the సన్లైట్ లేకపోతే ఫుడ్ అనేది మనకు దొరకదు. సో ద ప్లాంట్స్ రిక్వైర్ సన్లైట్ టు ప్రిపేర్ ఫుడ్. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అవర్ సెకండ్ టాపిక్ ఫర్ టుడే.